welcome back to Sensory Nourish presents Body and Mind Season 7. Now, with the UAE National Day just around the corner, and given that we live in Dubai, we thought it would be fitting to have a little bit of an Arabic theme to our food segment today, but of course with a bit of an Indian twist to it. And to take us through this amazing Middle Eastern Indian journey, I'm joined by Rifah. She is a food blogger, copywriter, and your food blog is called The Food Fatteh Official. Tell us a little bit about it, please.
So, I love food, of course. I started on this journey 2 years ago and learned everything from styling to photography and editing and everything. And of course, it's about recipes that I really enjoy making for my kids, for myself. And
Rifah, what got you into food styling? Because I'm an amateur cook myself, and although I love cooking, styling the food, making it look attractive and, making it look, appetizing is a bit of a challenge for me. How did you, you're self-taught especially, how did you manage to get into it?
So I love food, number one. And then I love colors, I love the textures, I love everything about food. And I want my plate, my photography, my pictures to look perfect. So food styling and food photography is something I taught myself. And of course, every plate tells a story, so that's what I'm here to do.
This plate right here especially is telling a lot of stories because it is delicious. This is the Arabic Fatteh, but it seems and it tastes a little bit different to the traditional one you get at an Arabic restaurant. Tell us about this one.
That's right. So I've tried to make it healthy with an Indian twist. So I've used wholemeal pita bread and air fried it with just a dash of olive oil. And of course topped it with boiled chickpeas and a bit of extra virgin olive oil and Greek yogurt sauce made with roasted garlic. And of course the Indian touch comes from just a sprinkle of chaat masala on top and some coriander and the pomegranate seeds. And we have a bit of toasted pine nuts in there as well for the crunch. And yes, that's how it tastes different.
I love the pita bread. The fact that it's not deep fried and it's air fried. It's delicious at the same time. It's got a great crunch to it. That's the magic of the air fryer. Okay, so moving from Fatteh to this beauty right here, beautifully styled. I can see why you're enthusiastic about food styling. Tell us about the Machboos, please.
So it's a healthier Indian-inspired version of chicken Machboos for you today. And I started off with just a dash of extra virgin olive oil and of course the whole spices that go in. And I cooked it in brown rice and grilled the chicken. The chicken is skin on, so I did not need to add any extra oil or fat into it. And that makes it healthier and of course delicious. All the fragrances of the Arabic cuisine, everything's in there. And I've garnished it with a lot of chopped coriander, and there's of course the indulgent fried onion because we can't do without it, and some toasted slivered almonds as well, and served alongside this tomato chutney, very Indian inspired again. Machboos
is actually the traditional dish of Bahrain, but is also widely used as a traditional dish in almost every GCC country. And I love the Indian twist that you've added to it. You've made the flavors so much more bold and really elevated the dish, in my personal opinion. It's the first time I'm trying the shatta sauce. I've never tried a tomato chutney, like an Arabic-inspired tomato chutney. What would you say are some of your personal ingredients or, spices to work with?
I really enjoy working with whole spices, and of course cardamom would be one of my favorites, and of course that's widely used in Indian as well as Middle Eastern cuisine. And I basically love the fragrances and the complexity of spices and the fragrances that go into a dish that really elevates it. And so yeah, all these fragrances and spices together are really inspiring for me.
I'm inspired by the food you've prepared today. I'm actually going to try adding a little bit of Indian touch to my Middle Eastern cooking at home as well. Finally, I've already had some of this actually. It is so tasty, so refreshing. I think at any time in the year, if we're having a Middle Eastern inspired meal, it would be unfair to not have dates included in it. So tell us about this milkshake.
So dates, as we all know, is a great source of energy. It is rich in fiber and of course an alternative to sugar as well. Then there's some manuka honey in there as well, which as we all know has some great health benefits. I've added some chopped toasted hazelnuts for that complexity of flavor. There's vanilla extract, and the base is low-fat milk.
Rifah, thank you so much for this, because with the 51st UAE National Day just round the corner, so many people would be looking to celebrate, and you have presented us with great Middle Eastern options, especially for our Indian viewers who want to add that little Indian desi element to it. I've thoroughly enjoyed your meals today. The presentation is absolutely stunning, and you are such a delight yourself. Thank you so much for being here, and happy UAE National Day to you.
To you as well.
Right, so that's all on the food segment, but there's lots more on the other side, and lucky for me, there's still going to be some more indulgence.